If you've just finished binge-watching A Man on the Inside on Netflix and you're sitting there, heart racing, head spinning, and thinking, what just happened? Don't worry. I'm here to break it all down for you. We're diving deep into the ending of this brilliant, heartwarming, and hilarious show. And let me just say wow. Charles Nieuwendyk, played by the one and only Ted Danson, has taken us on a ride we never saw coming. From stolen necklaces to heart-wrenching truths, this show has everything. Let's unpack it all together. 1. Solving the case, the big revelation. So, let's kick things off with the mystery itself. For weeks, we were scratching our heads, trying to figure out who the thief was. And what do we get? A twist that's equal parts heartbreaking and genius. It turns out Gladys. Sweet, confused Gladys. This wasn't some criminal mastermind pulling the strings. Nope, it was a tragic case of mistaken ownership caused by her dementia. Pause for effect, leaning closer to the camera. Now, tell me that didn't hit you right in the feels. Charles, our lovable undercover sleuth, figured it out when he noticed the theft stopped once Gladys moved into memory care. Instead of going for a flashy, over-the-top villain, the show chose to give us a reminder of the real struggles many families face. Bravo, writers. Bravo. 2. The fallout when secrets are exposed. Now, Charles may have solved the case, but let's talk about the bombshell he dropped when he revealed his true identity. Can you imagine the betrayal everyone felt? These were his friends, people who trusted him. Watching Calvert, his closest buddy, walk away in disbelief. Oh, my heart. It was like watching your favorite team lose the championship. And don't even get me started on Dee. She's the backbone of Pacific View, and she felt she let everyone down by not catching on earlier. But here's the thing, Charles doesn't let it end there. He takes the time to mend those relationships. He writes heartfelt letters, praises Dee's leadership, and ultimately wins back their trust. If that doesn't show us how redemption arcs are done, I don't know what does. 3. Charles and Victoria, the most heartbreaking moment. Now, let's shift gears to the moment that truly broke us. Charles unpacking the truth about his wife, Victoria. He reveals to his daughter Emily that he had planned to move Victoria into memory care. He'd packed her belongings, prepared for the hardest decision of his life, but she passed away the night before. Guys, this scene hit me like a ton of bricks. The guilt, the pain, the love he still carries for her, it's just so raw and real. And Emily's response? Absolute perfection. She reassures him that even if we can't be perfect in caring for our loved ones, trying our best is what truly matters. This is the kind of writing that makes you stop and appreciate the people in your own life. So, yeah, I definitely called my parents after watching this. Did you? 4. The cliffhanger, season 2, anyone? And just when you think the episode has wrapped up all nice and neat, boom. Julie calls Charles for another mission. Did anyone else literally scream at their screen when he pulled out that spy pocket square? I mean, come on. This man was born for this. It's like he was waiting for that call, ready for another adventure. This sets up so much potential for season 2. What's the new case? Will he go undercover somewhere even more unexpected? And how will his Pacific View friends react if they find out he's back in the game? There are so many directions this show could take, and honestly, I can't wait to see them all. 5. Why this show works. Heart, humor, and Ted Danson. Let's take a step back and talk about why A Man on the Inside has captured our hearts. First, Ted Danson. This man can do no wrong. He brings such warmth and charm to Charles, making us root for him even when he's lying to a bunch of sweet retirees. Second, the balance of humor and heart. 1 minute you're laughing at Charles fumbling his way through a game of bingo, and the next, you're tearing up as he faces his grief. Shows like this remind us why storytelling matters. It connects us to our own humanity. And with a cast like this, from Sally Struthers to Stephanie Beatriz, it's no wonder we're hooked. 6. What's next for Charles? Okay, let's speculate for a second. If season 2 happens, and let's be real, Netflix better not cancel this gem. Where do we see Charles going next? Another undercover mission? Maybe a deeper dive into his life after Victoria? Or, dare I say it, a romantic subplot? The possibilities are endless. And hey, if Mike Schur and Ted Danson are crossing their fingers, so am I. Let's make some noise, people. Start tweeting, posting, whatever it takes. We need more Charles in our lives. Alright, that's it for today, folks. But before you go, let's keep the conversation going. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What was your favorite moment from A Man on the Inside? Do you think Charles should take on another mission? And, most importantly, how do we convince Netflix to greenlight season 2?